book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. But when they shall save peace and safety, and then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a one more child, and they shall not escape. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem HaShah, Wahara Kakadash, the honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, Shalom to the hopeful elect and seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some looking like the heathen. We give 144,000 preachers, teachers, and prophets, Shalom. Trump talking about another damn peace deal. He's now 80. He's having a UFC fight on the White House. And all of a sudden, there's a peace deal. Open up the Strait of Hormuz. No one's buying it. No one's buying it. But hey, they could be about to bring something. There's a lot going on. All right. Trump says the U.S. has reached a deal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. If you say so. If you say so. Type in Iran reached peace deal with the U.S. and you see all the headlines. Iran War Live updates Trump calls for restraint after Israel attacks Beirut suburbs. So it's still going on. Iran Deputy Foreign Minister says peace deal with U.S. reach. Okay. Same thing. Trump says argument reached with Iran. That's from CNN. Ceasefire deal reached between the U.S. states and Iran. Okay. U.S.-Iran peace deal announced. Trump says Strait of Hormuz reopening. Okay. U.S. agrees to peace deal with Iran after Pakistan mediation. If you say so. No one's believing it, man. It's like the little boy who cried wolf. All right. U.S.-Iran reached deal to end war signing set for Friday. That was 45 minutes ago. Does Iran know? as the commenter stated, you know, does the Israelis know? Does Lebanon know? It says, Iran War Live, U.S. Tehran confirmed peace deal reached. If you say so. I don't believe it. Trump says peace pact reached with Iran, oil set to flow through Strait of Hormuz. I don't believe that shit one bit. I don't believe it one bit. So anything happen at any given time. As you see, Donald Trump turns 80 and celebrates with UFC cage fight on the White House lawn. All of this on his birthday. Surrounding his birthday. Check this out. Let's play the...
The end of a perfect day starts with Naomi Pinot Noir. Effortlessly smooth. Here.
It says, breaking, Trump announces U.S.-Iran deal to end war, reopen Strait of Hormuz. Let's check out the comments. People are not buying it. Does Iran know? See, that's why I said it, because this individual said it. Does Iran know? In other words, Trump and delusional. As always, Iran is reading Trump's announcement at the same time as us. The stock market believes it every time. We've heard this 19 times over the last month. I'll believe it next month. Due to 100,000 plus lies told by the Fuhrer, I will believe it after a week of no bombings going off. And my grandmother celebrating her first birthday. While 4 minutes before the futures market reopens, what a coincidence, triple face palm. Gas prices will go down everywhere except in California. Laugh out loud. I watched a video with Iran saying no deal. Saying peace talks are off for now. Right, I just saw the article, now I can't find it. I really did. This isn't a deal. The court reads the war started or still not decided. It's an argument to stop firing, to negotiate. I mean, hey, don't no more. We get it.
Right now, have some breaking news on Live Now from Fox as President Trump says a deal between the United States and Iran is, quote, now complete, calling on this a ceasefire, as you can see on social media, for rapid response, saying a deal with the Islamic Republic of Iran is now complete. Congratulations to all. I hereby fully authorize the toll-free opening of the Strait of Hormuz and simultaneously here within authorize the immediate removal of the United States naval blockade ships of the world. Start your engines, let the oil flow. This from President Donald Trump. So this coming.
But the troops still over there. Let's see if they're coming back. Let's see if they can remove the U.S. Navy, okay, from blocking Iran from the people going in to receive what they need to get.
In as there were a little bit speed bumps through the final checkered flag of this, but they are moving through with this deal, as we have heard from also Pakistan saying the United States and Iran have reached an agreement to end the war. Trey Ying's talking about this as the Pakistani Prime Minister. They have facilitated a lot of this, saying it has moved through. And we also want to give some more details about what's involved. Phil Stewart from Reuters saying President Trump issuing that statement, immediately confirming what the Wall Street Journal reported on Sunday, telling the Journal that the deal will either be signed by electronically or by himself or Vice President J.D. Vance. So still unsure about some exact details about this, not necessarily available or made, as the signing will be Friday in Switzerland. It's not clear how quickly the strait might reopen to all traffic. The U.S. previously said it would ease its blockade of Iranian ports as the strait reopens and would agree to relax sanctions to allow Iran to sell more of its oil and strengthen its battered economy. So this is a key hurdle to get through. The next one, that window to negotiate about the key issue at large, those being nuclear capabilities. And we also saw some potential issues today on Sunday as President Trump urging no attacks by Israel or Iran after Israel's military earlier today launched strikes on Hezbollah targets in Beirut, Lebanon, potentially complicating the finalization of this deal that just went through. So obviously Fox News, Trey Ying's reporting that he spoke to the president saying they still expected an agreement to be made, and now that is what we have in earnest, in full. So some major developments here on Live Now from Fox around a complete deal to have a ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran. They will reopen the Strait of Hormuz, and that will certainly ease some tensions and pressures in the region around the global world economy. Next up is determination about what the MOU looks like, what the next seal of negotiations are around those nuclear capabilities. But a monumental moment today on President Trump's 80th birthday, as this will be a lot of celebration around the United States. A deal reached between the U.S. and Iran. Again, just here on Live Now from Fox, as he says, hereby authorizing the toll-free opening of the Strait of Hormuz, saying they will immediately remove the U.S. naval blockade, saying start your engines, let the oil flow. So it is getting moving, a big day, a monumental deal being struck between the U.S. and Iran.
Again, let's see how this play out. But you know, hey, mighty funny, all this good news on Trump's birthday, signing next Sunday in Switzerland, supposedly. They got a UFC match tonight at the White House. They done built the cage and everything. All right. Sit back and see what these jokers got going on, man. I don't believe it. So prepare for anything. You know, we know it's a lot going on, and it's going to get very chaotic, man. You know? So just know all this coming is doom and gloom. All right? Stay present in how about Shalom. And don't get rocked to sleep. Stay in the spirit, Shalom.